Mastering detectability of failure. We ignore these 5 numbers at our own peril. When evaluating our operational excellence, what are the key performance indicators, KPIs, that our team uses to monitor and detect failures in its operations? Operational excellence is a critical component of any successful organization, and detecting failures in operations is an essential aspect of achieving excellence. To monitor and detect failures, our team employs a set of key performance indicators, KPIs, that provide insights into the performance of our operations. These KPIs are carefully selected to ensure that they are relevant, measurable, and actionable, enabling our team to identify areas of improvement and take corrective action to prevent or mitigate failures. The first set of KPIs we use are related to process performance. These KPIs include 1. Cycle time. This metric measures the time it takes to complete a process or a series of processes. By tracking cycle time, we can identify bottlenecks, inefficiencies, and areas where we can improve productivity. 2. Throughput. This KPI measures the quantity of output or production over a given period. Monitoring throughput helps us to identify trends, patterns, and anomalies that may indicate a potential failure. 3. Yield. This metric measures the percentage of output that meets the required quality standards. By tracking yield, we can identify processes that may be prone to defects or errors, allowing us to take corrective action to improve quality. The second set of KPIs we use are related to equipment performance. These KPIs include 1. Equipment utilization. This metric measures the percentage of time that equipment is in use compared to the total available time. By tracking equipment utilization, we can identify underutilized equipment, schedule downtime for maintenance, and optimize equipment deployment. 2. Mean time between failures, MTBF. This KPI measures the average time between equipment failures. Monitoring MTBF helps us to identify equipment that may be prone to failure, allowing us to schedule maintenance and replacement activities to minimize downtime. 3. Mean time to repair, MTTR. This metric measures the average time taken to repair equipment after a failure. By tracking MTTR, we can identify areas where we can improve our repair processes to reduce downtime and minimize the impact of failures. The third set of KPIs we use are related to supply chain performance. These KPIs include 1. On-time delivery. This metric measures the percentage of deliveries that meet the promised delivery dates. Monitoring on-time delivery helps us to identify suppliers that may be prone to delays, allowing us to develop contingency plans and mitigate the impact of supply chain failures. 2. Inventory turnover. This KPI measures the number of times inventory is sold and replaced within a given period. By tracking inventory turnover, we can identify areas where we can improve inventory management to minimize stockouts and overstocking. 3. Supplier performance. This metric measures the performance of our suppliers against agreed-upon standards. Monitoring supplier performance helps us to identify suppliers that may be prone to failure, allowing us to develop strategies to improve their performance or identify alternative suppliers. The fourth set of KPIs we use are related to quality and reliability. These KPIs include 1. Defect rate. This metric measures the number of defects per unit of production. By tracking defect rate, we can identify areas where we can improve quality and reliability to minimize the impact of failures. 2. Failure rate. This KPI measures the number of failures per unit of production. Monitoring failure rate helps us to identify areas where we can improve design, materials, or manufacturing processes to minimize the impact of failures. 3. Customer satisfaction. This metric measures customer satisfaction with our products or services. By tracking customer satisfaction, we can identify areas where we can improve our offerings to meet customer needs and minimize the impact of failures. In addition to these KPIs, our team also uses advanced analytics and machine learning algorithms to detect anomalies and patterns in our operations data. These analytics help us to identify potential failures before they occur, enabling us to take proactive measures to prevent or mitigate them. To ensure that our KPIs are effective in detecting failures, our team regularly reviews and updates them to ensure they remain relevant and actionable. We also use a combination of leading and lagging indicators to provide a comprehensive view of our operations and to enable proactive decision-making. By monitoring and tracking these KPIs, our team is able to detect failures in our operations and take corrective action to prevent or mitigate them. This enables us to achieve operational excellence, reduce downtime, improve productivity, and enhance customer satisfaction.
First of all, what went through my mind is how stupid am I to actually volunteer for this? It was unbelievably painful.